Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Floating 2, the WA Fab channel, looking to publish you any opportunity that we can. My name is Jordan, and we're going to go into round 2 of this armory event. Uh, Going into, I think this was only an 8-man event, so this is only going to be 3 rounds. On the right, we've got Zac.B on the Rhinar, and this is the Rhinar deck that you would have seen last week against Sammy's Katsu, as I lent it over to him. And then on the left, we've got Adam on one of his first time running Chane, I believe. Yeah, he was running Bun's deck and just want to see how it played. And a lot of us over in WA are very experimental. We like figuring out how each deck works, so you'll see a lot of variety over here. Now, we see Zac has got first to play, is going to E-Strike, I imagine for 5 go again. He's running claws into Chane, which I don't know if that is the correct decision. I think in my mind, you want to be running club because you're not going to get much of an opportunity to swing big against Chane. Although in saying that, he did just draw Blood Rush really early. He's got barraging an Arsenal and one in hand, Sand Sketch Plant. This actually might have turned out to be a really good hand for claws. And that was 7 E-Strike, not 5. It was the smart decision to Arsenal and barraging beatdown. So, over on to Adam's side, we see an invert existence already in hand. Think about how he wants to play this out. He's going to start by creating a Soul Shackle. And he's got a Plunderer in hand, so he's more than likely going to be trying to set that one up. An Unhallowed Rites coming out from hand. That's coming in for 4 with Go Again, I believe. And he can play that for a hand with no issues because the reading of the card states that if you played a non-attack action card, you may play it from a banish zone, but it wasn't banished, it was from hand. So at this point, Adam is sitting pretty happy. Zac took the 4, built a rune chant, and just coming in for 1 rune chant and 2 physical. And Zac probably just going to take the. Oh no, I'm just trying to get the Arcanite value here. I kind of respect that. Adam's got that plan around an Arsenal. He's sitting happy at the moment. And I'm fairly sure Zac is going to have a very fun turn here. He's going to play Barraging Beatdown. Oh, that's a red one too. Oh, this is going to be juicy. So he's rolling for the Intimidates at the moment. Pitch Sand Sketch to play that. So even in worst case scenario here for Zac, he's coming at him with 2 claws. Which one of the claws is going to swing hard because he can only block with 1 card. So he did get a pulping. And he's laughing really hard right now. Don't be greedy. Go for the double swing. You've got 2 pitch floating. Worst comes to worst, you pitch both those cards for the other claw. He's going to carry in one of the claws because he's not going to give the Rhinar an opportunity. Oh my god, he's just going to do it. Oh, he's just going to play the pulping. That's super greedy. Zac, this is why you don't play Rhino, man. I mean, it's a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but you could have swung twice. And Adam's just going to take all of this. 17 damage turn 2? Kind of gross. Really greedy because I mean, what? The +2 from Blood Rush. That's a lot of barragings. I mean, thinking about it, I'm pretty sure you get an extra 2 damage by swinging both claws instead. But I think Adam's just gonna have a fun time himself, getting an Art of War out straight away. He's still got the Plunder on an Arsenal, and now he drew the Belittle, I think it's called, or it's the one half of the Minnowism B little combo. I can't recall which one. It might, yeah, it was Minnowism. My bad. However, that's going to give him enough to pitch to have a little bit of a fun time. So he more than likely, I wonder if he picked +1 or Go Again. I think he might have picked Go Again. He's going to play Ponder Run from Arsenal. He's still got 2 floating at the moment. Yep, the Ghost is a good idea here. He's going to cut him, coming at him for, oh no, just going straight for the Command and Conquer for 9. Okay. Now, if we're looking at Zach's hand, that is really unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Yeah, he's going to pitch for the Bonehead here. That looks like a 5. And if that's the case, that is a very good roll. 8. Thing is, this has Go Again, right? Yep, Soul Shackle. Coming at him for 2 and 2, and then he's probably going to Ghostly Visit as well. Or just Arsenal. The last card. Yeah, if you're Zac.B, you just take the 4. You're not too phased. So Adam is, opting just to Arsenal, so he's going to take 1 for Blood Debt. Zach's just going to Arsenal pass back to Adam as well. Did you forget to tick Tunic? Oh, I think you forgot to tick Tunic. That's all right. Oh, this could be bad, or this could be really good. So I think if you're Zac here, it's difficult to say. So he's got double Blood Rush Bellow, a Barraging Beatdown, and a Beast Within in hand. So Beast Within is like the card you want to discard here because you're going to be drawing 3 cards off of the Blood Rush. So you do one or two things. You either block out efficiently and just kind of play a patient game here at this point because you've got a massive health lead, or you just go balls to the wall, pitch the barraging. Play the barraging beatdown, pitch the Blood Rush, play a Blood Rush, and kind of go from there. But this is going to look, oh, that's gross. That is coming at Zac for 10. Go Again. If it hits, draw a card and destroy the Arsenal. Yeah, that I don't see. I don't know if there's a scenario here where you don't just block, because he still has Carrion Husk and the rest of his armor available. A card in hand. He's going to be able to potentially banish the card from the top as well. So, yeah, I don't know. This seems really good for Adam. Amazing sequence coming out. And Zach's just opting to take 10, which will destroy the Arsenal, which was a fate foreseen. So very unfortunate for that, because there was a good card to keep. And here we go. That is a captain's call. Unfortunately, did it in the wrong order. So when the both of the on hit triggers, you can pick the ordering of them. It's actually a gamble which one you get. If you're right, if you use Shadow Puppetry first, maybe it's not a card that you can banish. If you do Plunder Run first, maybe you don't get a banishable card, and he went with the latter, and unfortunately that happened. And Zac just opting to block a little bit more, but yeah. He's got a potentially huge turn here. Let's see what he can draw into. I think that's a red barraging as well. Yep. Pitch the Blood Rush to play a Blood Rush. Blood Rush is such an efficient card, costs 1. It's kind of gross. So Beast Within triggers first there. Oh, well, I mean, the Rhinar and then Beast Within, right? Did he? No. Here we go. Adam's pointing out the Beast Within. This is why we have Adam around. Got the Savage Swing straight off the top. Only going to take 1. That is a yellow Savage Swing as well. So talk about efficiency here. He did pick up a blue Wrecker Romp, and I think that's a Savage Feast. So this is actually as good of a hand that he could potentially get with this. He's got 1 floating. If he pitches the blue Wrecker Romp, he's in a pretty good spot here. Alternatively, what he could do is roll Scabbies. Now, I normally don't recommend this, but yeah, we're going to swing the claw once before anything else. But if you roll Scabbies, you're in a pretty good situation here because you can get a lot of value off of Savage Feast and then pitch for claw after. Potentially. I mean, it depends on what's in Adam's hand. Adam's hand at the moment is looking very blue, as in blue pitched, not very sad. Thought I'd clarify that. But Zac is going to take that Carrion Husk. Now, it's a hard decision. You can play it safe. Yeah, I think he's just going to Savage Feast here, which discards Will Intimidate once as well. And he just gets a draw card. And this is going to be a Savage Feast coming in for 8. Did he? It's all right. Zac is not a well-rehearsed run, I mean, so he's not keeping track of his triggers at the moment, unfortunately. Again, we're all very experimental over here, so you're bound to see some of these plays. He's still got Gambler's Gloves as well. Did he forget? Yeah. The other thing as well is Zac actually had Tunic. I think he just realized this as well. If you got the draw, if you got to use the Tunic, he could have used Tunic for go again and then done that. Like there was more plays. There was a way around not using Scabbies, but he didn't kind of notice that or notice it too late. And then we're seeing the extended arc Crazy Brew. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out. Adam getting quite a... Those are some decent hits for this sort of hand. Because he can play Shadow of Ursa from hand, banishing another card here. Probably bounding Demigon. Or Unhallowed Rites. Yep. With Go Again. Then you could pitch the Captain's Call. Or Shackle, pitch the Captain's Call. Play the Ghostly Visit. Unless he's looking to get the Rosetta Thorn out here. Yep, banishing the first Shadow of Ursa. Then he's going to do the same for the second one, but banishing the Unhallowed Rites after this. That's going to be 2 damage. Zac blocking with Scabbies, covering that up efficiently. The second Shadow of Ursa coming out. So I think if you're Zac at the moment, you look at your hand, you think about your potential damage output. The greedy play is playing the Crazy Brew. You don't do that if you can avoid it. But using the tunic for the bonehead, this is actually quite optimal. I think that's a 3. That's going down to 1. Yeah. Apologies for the dice. Actually, if you are Zac, you might be playing the Crazy Brew. Sand Sketch plan being in my hand as well kind of makes it a little awkward. But we shall see how it goes. Yep, Shackle into Ghostly Visit. So this is going to be for 4. Zac can efficiently block this if he decides to block with Sand Sketch or the Beast Within. I think more than likely you're looking to block with the Sand Sketch here. Nope, that makes sense to me as well. Bonehead Barrier coming in, doing a lot of work. It's a really, really good card. And then coming in for 1, 2, and 2. So I don't think Zac's running any null runes, so besides Arcanite, so any opportunity that Adam has to, push arcane damage, he's going to try and take. Oh, it's just 1 and 2. Sorry, there was no non-attack action. Sorry, I got ahead of myself there. And we're going to see it. Zac's going to play the Crazy Brew after ticking up his tunic. And there it is. Adam just kind of staring in disbelief. Like, I saw how the way his hands were positioned, and I just know he's just staring at it like, what the hell is going on here? Good times. So, off the top, Banishing 4, Plunder Run, Command and Conquer, Bounding Demigod, and a Bounding Demigod. Not terrible, but not great for Adam here. He needs to have at least 1 non-attack action in his hand, which he does. He even has the Soul Reaping. So, there's the issue. He has nothing to play with the Soul Reaping here. Because I believe you need to banish a card that has Blood Debt for its effect to be active. Either way, you still Shadow Puppetry and have like a heck of a turn with Bounding Demigod, and Unhallowed Rites. Or Bounding Demigod. Actually, no, you Bounding Demigod, Unhallowed Rites, Shackle, Unhallowed Rites in a Bramble Spark here. Again, pushing out as much arcane damage as you potentially can. And then you Arsenal the Soul Reaping. Yep, Zac opting to block with as much equipment as he can to try and hold on to a little bit of tempo here. He does have a Massacre in hand, which is not going to be helpful, unfortunately. It's just a little too expensive to play in this matchup. We see Morvian Skies, which does break the chain. So he could play both Bounding Demigods here. This is kind of good. Like, really good. Yep. Zac's just straight up going to take 4, which is going to create a Rune Chant. So now Adam can create a Soul Shackle going with the other Bounding Demigod. And then Bramble Spark for 2. Because the Unhallowed Right's going to come at him for... I don't mind, he just goes straight up. Rosetta Thorn for 1, 2, and 2. Either way, that's still a solid damage turn coming out from Adam there. Now, I wonder what Zac can do in response. I didn't really keep track of his hand there, as there was a lot to go in with the Chane. But what are we going to see from the Crazy Brew? I think that's a 4. Oh, he wants it. It looks like he got the 6. Oh no, that was the 4. That's fine. I think if you're Zac here, you're honestly happy with that result. Gonna play Pulping, pitching the Barraging Bighorn, discarding the. No, you don't discard. You draw then discard. Draw then discard. Hopefully, Adam catches this. I think he may have misread Pulping because he just discarded 2 cards and intimidated 3 cards out of his hand. It's all right. Sometimes these things happen, you know? My classic catchphrase at this point is "It's a learning experience." But I think if you're Adam here, you block with your equipment. Well, block with the gloves at least. Only on the off chance that you die to blood debt, surely. Because as the Chane, you're not going to give a Rhinar any more turns to really act. Unfortunately, Zac did call him out for not taking the blood debt last turn. Adam was happy just to remedy that. No, it doesn't really change the game state, more so just changes the amount of health remaining. Minnowism, Belittle, Plunder Run, and Flock. That is absolutely one hell of a brick that Zac is happy to see. Now, one thing Zac doesn't know is that Adam has that Soul Reaping in Arsenal. So this is looking to be a little bit of an awkward turn here, though. You do play the Soul Reaping, banishing the Ghostly Visit. I can't recall if this has inbuilt Go Again, though. It's been a long time since I've actually seen it played and not be banished. You know, you know how it is. It does not have Go Again, as he did not pick up a Shackle. What he could be looking to do here, though, is using the one pitch that he created there for Spellbound Creepers, and then play the Plunder Run, which will then provide the Plunder Run's draw effect and refreshing the action point of Soul Reaping. So overall, not a bad play and actually baiting out quite a bit from Zac here. Because if you're Zac here, you potentially, like, if you decide not to block here, you lose. He does have Sigil of Solace in hand, which doesn't make it an auto loss at least. But yeah, Zac is actively thinking about what can he get off here that will make my life hell. Okay, so Adam opting to take 6 here before Zac opting to take 6 here before Adam can actually get to his attack reaction step. So we'll draw the card, and refresh the action point, but there's no extra damage here. Probably not what Adam wanted to see. Actually, his hands still looking very bricked. What he can do though is tick Soul Shackle. Oh, he's going to search for a Minnowism. I think he plays 6 Minnowisms, 6 Belittles in the stack. Could be wrong though. Zac opting to cover that up with a CNC while Adam is still searching. Yep, I think he's out of blue Metawisms. Because they were all banished. Yep. Still getting a red one. So this is still fine for Adam because it's like, it's not, there's no net loss of a card here. He's just stripping a card out of Zac's hand. What he does need to do, though, is get rid of his blood debt. So he's got a shackle here, ghostly visit, and then pitch, and potentially Rosetta after that. Or maybe you play the Unhallowed Rites because you've already played a non-attack action, and you know you're not setting another condition for you to clear it next turn. But if he doesn't clear at least one of them, he's dead this turn. If he doesn't clear both of them, he's dead the turn after. He's put himself on a very short timer. So either way, you're pushing 8 damage this turn. Doesn't matter if you go Ghostly and Unhallowed, Ghostly and Rosetta, Unhallowed and Rosetta. But they all end up the same amount of damage. It's just all a matter of how much he can actually block, as well as what's it called? How much he's willing to take. So yeah, Zac's in this odd position now where he's going to block with the pummel. That's non-negotiable. And then Sigil. So going up 3, taking 2. And Adam will be on 2 as well after the blood debt. And Zac is just going to pass straight back to him. Zac drawing back up. So the Adam's on 5 shackles. He doesn't actually have many hits left from what we saw in his deck. So we'll have to see what he drew. He did draw, I think, that Art of War, which is definitely a good one to have. Oh my god, hits. All right, 1 miss. That is not what Zac wanted to see this turn. Interestingly enough, Zac's only gone through 1 Reckless Swing. Did not find the others. Now, the puzzle here for Adam is how is he going to be able to play a lot from his hand? So, because I think the biggest thing he can do at the moment is Shadow of Ursa, playing the cost via banishing the card from hand. Morvrian Skies, pitch. Oh, yeah, pitch, then play the Unhallowed Rites that you just banished. I mean, you'd probably Howl from the Beyond first. If you Howl from Beyond first, then play Unhallowed Rites with Go again after the Morvrian. You can then pitch the Flock to Rosetta for 2 and 2, which does kill Zac. So we'll see if Adam picks up that line here. Pitching the Eclipse. Creates a Rune Chant. Wonder if that's a red Flock. Pitches the Morvrian. play Howl from Beyond. I mean, the other alternative is to create a Soul Shackle here. Zac took the 1 damage prematurely. Yep, Adam's like, what are you doing, man? Come on. I mean, just swinging Rosetta just kills him. Yeah. Um, my mind kind of went like best possible play into just whatever is actually lethal. But no, good job to Adam closing that game out. Um, a couple of missed triggers and misplays from Zac there could have definitely changed the tide of that game. Um, and yeah, he's just searching for that reckless swing now. 9 cards deep, 10, 11. No, there it is. No, that's all good. We'll see you guys in round 3.